Tell us your name, sir.
Yeah, my name is Salau. Salau.
Who are you to APS?
I think I'm one of your customers. You did the installation of my system. It was done by Chris, who happens to be the president of the organization.
For how long have you been using the solar power that was installed to your apartment?
Well, in all honesty, I have been running inverters for a few years now. Prior to this, to now, I had different kinds of inverters. Some were made locally, and after a while, somebody introduced the solar inverter to me, and it was installed. But unfortunately, it was a horrible job. Within, in fact, in the first 1 month, I started having issues with it. So it was until through referral that I got to know Chris, and he came. He checked what I had, and had to tell me the gospel truth that it was that the job was a badly done job. Everything was a quackery, to say the least. And I had to start with an entirely new investment, and but since then I've had peace of mind.
How has the inverter been helpful, especially when there is PACN failure, that's power holding failure? How has it been helpful to you?
Well, you would have to consider the fact that in this part of the world, energy crisis or electricity crisis is part and parcel of our daily lives, and as much as possible, the options that are available is either you are without power, or you invest in generating sets, and then of recent the renewable energy source, which is the inverter, which has a very high installation cost, but the maintenance or the cost over a period of time would balance things out, considering that also in this part of the world we have from time to time fuel crisis, which also puts additional pressure and additional stress on individuals. So considering the use of renewable energy, I think it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. You can live outside the grid. If there's no power source at all, you can still survive, and with proper management of what you have, you would survive comfortably, except occasionally when we're in the rainy season, when it is extremely cloudy, then you may resort to use of generating sets, albeit for a very short period.
For like how many hours does it serve you in a day? That is when there is no PACN at all.
Well, I've run the inverter for a very long period. As a matter of fact, I do not have any memory of outages, except for ones when I had issues with water that damaged my inverter. But other than that, I have not experienced any outage due to lack of power, because usually in the morning, once the sun is out, it starts to charge, and in the evening, whatever power that is, even while it is charging, you are still using the inverter if there's no power. And I've had instances where I've not had power for 2 weeks straight, and I did not experience any outage.
Okay. In summary, will you advise Nigerians to embrace inverter? Will you encourage them to use inverter?
If you ask my opinion, renewable energy is a source of electricity that is cheap, but is most likely going to be out of the reach of most individuals, because it is a bit expensive, largely due to the exchange differences, the foreign exchange differences, because most of the equipment most of what is required are not manufactured locally, so usually it will be denominated in the US dollars, and then the conversion rate makes it expensive. But it's something that is worth giving attention, especially by governments, and then also by investors who if we begin to manufacture some of these things locally, even the batteries, which cost almost about more than 50% of the installation cost. If these things are done locally, I think the battle will be half won. But as you have asked, I think it is something that every household should have. If anybody that can afford it should put one at home. Because you find out that you have less noise when you have peace of mind. The environment is quiet. There's no smoke. The air pollution is reduced. Noise pollution reduced. And fuel consumption is eliminated as far as the renewable energy is concerned. So then with the hazard that comes with having to store fuel at home, and so many other direct or indirect consequences of or direct cost of alternatives to renewable energy.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate your time, sir.
You're welcome.
You know what you will do. Face me. Face me. As you can see, we are the resident of one of our big customers. Rather. This is an engineer looking into the battery. He's actually performing what we call servicing and maintenance. Now we do this once in 3 months, or there are times that we will have to do like once in 2 months. And also, come with me. This is where we have the inverter, and this is where we have the controlling unit. That's the one that controls the inverter from the solar. And also we have some items here for repairs, which the engineer will definitely use at the end of the day in changing some of the parts. I'm Samuel. Thank you very much.